underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Boston. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Cleveland, right now, quite a ways down below.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio is out there with Sexton. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Mobley in at the 4. And for Boston, down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Smart. At the point guard. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Outside Tatum. No. Good on the 3. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Lakers.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You had the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Smart. Rebound Love. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
For Boston, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Tatum against Love. Tatum kicks to Brown. And every year, more terrific players, Doris, coming into the NBA. How good a position you think the league is in as far as talent?
Well, a great position, Kevin. The players arguably more skilled, more athletic than ever. Obviously, the global reach of the game means that the competition for an NBA roster spot is fiercer than ever. I mean, just sensational level of basketball. This has been so much fun.
Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
and he can't get the first one.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
He hits the second from the line. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's concerned about Kevin Love's ability to control the boards at both ends. Coach said this is a guy who once averaged 15 rebounds a game in a single season. If we want to compete on the glass, we're going to have to bring multiple players and bring the fight. There's a reason that Kevin Love's middle name is that of the late, great Wes Unseld. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Brown after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Boston again missing. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Okoro wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Stolen by Okoro. And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way. The shot that time not on target. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And it's Love missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Well, the defense committed to Parker, so he beats them with a pass. Beautifully done.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And let's check out the stats for Brown. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Ricky Rubio, fourth.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Mobley. And the 3 off target. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Parker's shot is off. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Sexton for 3. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it to Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Mobley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Trailing by 2. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And here is Okoro, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Okoro dishes to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And shot on the way. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Sexton's shot is good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Outside Tatum. No good with the triple.
He might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Richardson comes in for Jabari Parker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Marcus Smart. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 1. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. Outside, Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And Al Horford drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now, Okoro. His last outing, he had 8 points. And stolen by Tatum. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 4.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Back to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Last year, getting it done. 3rd in shooting percentage, 15th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Garland. Nance outside. Now here's Okoro. Richardson covering. Another shot beyond the arc. Kept alive and stolen by Horford. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Yep, that one goes.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three. What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Now, here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hits from the high post.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Horford. Good on the jump shot.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Richardson gets a wide open look. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here is Garland. Pass to Okoro. The 9-foot shot. A rebound by the Celtics.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Cavaliers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Nance outside, takes the three, knocks down the three ball. Nance has got 5 points so far.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Pritchard passes to Horford. To the paint, here's Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Nance outside. The pass to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Latrey. And another shot. That one no good. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Pritchard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the first one drops.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
And Cleveland making a change here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Tatum drives in, and he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Schroeder. Celtics leading by 10. And here's Tatum for three. Nance with some nice D. Cavaliers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. In the corner, Nance with it. Jacks up a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Nance has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Then there's Garland. Then there's Larry Nance. It's Cavaliers in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. First free throw is good. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Nance, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nance against Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. The Cavaliers shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Sexton against Tatum. Sexton kicks to Nance. There's Garland. A second chance effort, and Nance with the layup. Nance has got 10 points.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Here's Pritchard. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Sexton for three. Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Schroeder. Garland, no good. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Pritchard, and it's blocked. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Sexton. Over to the wing. Second shot opportunity. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson dishes to Tatum. Nobody near Schroeder. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Now, here's Sexton. Love outside. Passes it to Mobley. Over Horford. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. Outside, Smart. And it's Kabengele with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, Sexton. Jabari Parker's checked in for Tatum. Both shots good from the stripe. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Shoots it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rubio left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
First one falls for him.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. Celtics leading by 8. Smart passes to Horford. He kicks it to Brown. Outside, Smart. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it from 9. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Rubio looking it over. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Love the pass to Rubio. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Here's Kevin Geller. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires the three.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's Smart. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Mobley misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Williams. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Rubio. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Celtics leading by 12. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Horford finds Brown. That shot off the mark.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Rubio. Back to Allen. Here's Love, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
For Cleveland, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Rubio against Smart. Brown outside. Shoots over Okoro. But they get it back. Parker kicks to Smart. Nailed from three-point land. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Okoro. He has 5. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. Brown, good.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Allen outside. Okoro passes to Rubio. Cleveland moving the ball around. That's a 2 from Sexton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Jared Allen.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Rubio against Smart. Lock at 6.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowds scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Parker's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Smart. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Smart's got 7 now in this quarter. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Boston. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Love. Osman comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Okoro with it. He's picked up by Parker. Okoro kicks to Nance. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Osman. Here's Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. Passes it to Osman. And here is Garland. Richardson covering. Garland dishes to Nance. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Williams can't get it to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Now Parker, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. And it's Brown missing. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Okoro. He's got 7. And here is Garland. Back to Allen. It's hauled in by Richardson. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
There's Garland. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. there was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay hot from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. And defending the paint has been the main problem, Ernie. You got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. And even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Jabari Parker is out there with Williams, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Schroeder against Rubio. Yep, it counts. Rubio's got the first bucket of the third here for Cleveland.
You know, that's big for Ricky Rubio's confidence. When that guy's drilling tough shots, it helps him get in a groove. Look out.
Tatum draws the double. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Rubio outside. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Brown. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Rubio with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. In the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 19 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
At the elbow, Sexton. There's the dish to Love. Clock at 4. Mobley misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Williams. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Inside. Knocked loose. Taken away by Williams. Brown with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And he makes the first. The Celtics making a switch here. And Brown drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. Fifth is Jaylen Brown.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Parker's shot is off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Okoro. Defense right on him. The shot by Sexton, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Brown against Sexton. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Tatum for 3. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Sexton the pass to Rubio. Now Love. And Rubio kicks to Sexton. Here's Mobley. Guarded by Tatum. Mobley misses. Outside Tatum. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And there's the pass to Sexton. Rubio outside. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Cleveland.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Smart's checked in for Jabari Parker. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Kabengele's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's Cleveland with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They could use a bucket. They get it back. Okoro. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Celtics on offense. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, Jason Tatum has the kind of size and length to be effective near the cup. Really good job staying in attack mode.
The drive by Rubio.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 20 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
A different look now for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Okoro, and it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Smart passes to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Cavaliers now. Out to the right wing. Garland dishes to Rubio. Shoots. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Osman. Garland with it. Tatum on him. It's good.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Tatum with it. He's got 27. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Richardson, he's checked in for Boston. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Rubio in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. We had a nice open look right there. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Richardson finds Brown. Back to Richardson. From past the arc, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Richardson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Passes it to Cavaliers. Rubio outside. Pass to Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Richardson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
First one falls for him. And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. Cleveland shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. To end the run, and the rejection by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Yeah, easy call. And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
That free throw good from Nance.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. Both free throws good from Nance. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Kicks to Richardson. Brown against Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Now, here's Garland. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Garland's got 7.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Smart passes to Williams. Dishes it to Brown. Nance gets the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Osman. And the rejection by Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Rubio dishes to Allen. Nance with no one around. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The kick out to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Cavaliers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. From deep, Richardson. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Rubio with it. Williams picks him up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You see the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Celtics making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Both free throws good from Rubio. 1:33 left in the third. Here's Tatum. Good, nice job down low. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Allen kicks to Rubio. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, he's efficient, he's effective, and sometimes just flat special in the air. Larry Nance Jr., go ahead.
Smart passes to Richardson. He dishes it to Tatum. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got 32 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Garland kicks to Rubio. Pass to Garland. Launches it. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. The Celtics shooting well, 50% from the floor. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Well, Cleveland shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Smart. Down low. Got a piece of it. Allen passes to Nance. Here's Garland. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Celtics running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Edwards. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Okoro. Hartenstein is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Dotson in at the 1 spot. Here's Okoro. Rebound Boston. Edwards passes to Neesmith. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Here's Neesmith. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And the pass to Hartenstein. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jabari Parker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Williams. Al Horford's checked in for Parker. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Dotson. Here's Okoro, and he gets the bucket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Pritchard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
The offensive rebound. Here's Kevin Gelly. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Edwards. 2 points, that one goes.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Scooped up. That one falls. Kevin Gelly's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Edwards passes to Horford.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Williams from downtown, and again Boston with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's a Kuro. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Over in the corner, Edwards. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams, New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers shooting 40% in the fourth. Dotson the pass to Cavaliers. Sexton for three. Traps in the tray.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Here's Pritchard. There's the three. Windler with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pritchard passes to Nesmith. That one wide left.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The dish now to Sexton. To the inside, Cavaliers.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Sexton. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Sexton against Edwards. Here's Nesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Dotson. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. The Celtics making a switch here. Langford's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Sexton against Edwards. Sexton the pass to Dotson. Over Williams. Dotson can't hit. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Inside. Passes to Nesmith. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Windler's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Here's Langford. Pass to Horford. Outside Williams. Pass to Langford. Lets it go. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Now Cleveland moving it up. Windler with the bucket. The Celtics have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Edwards passes to Nesmith. And here's Langford. There's the pass to Nesmith. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Sexton the pass to Hartenstein. Dotson in the corner. Rebounded by Langford.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital. Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Edwards passes to Williams. He can't get that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Sexton has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Now, here's Langford. D right on him. Passes it to Nesmith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Nesmith has got 16 here in the second half. Here's Sexton. And it goes down 2 points.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Edwards kicks to Horford. Pass to Nesmith. Langford with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Indiana's Mr. Basketball in 2018. Doris Langford was a projected top 5 pick, but an injury dropped him to 14, where the Celtics were able to scoop him up.
And Greg, it's possible they got a real steal because Romeo Langford showed more fight defensively than anticipated. He's got a length that allows him to guard multiple positions. And then at the other end, come on now, offensively this guy is advanced at getting to the basket and finishing against size.
And he knocks down the first one. In the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Here's Sexton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Out to the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Horford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.